Welcome to Spice and Easy Kitchen. Today I'll show you how to make Maakouda or tuna croquettes. And now let's begin. For the ingredients and preparation, we'll need half a kilogram of potatoes boiled with the skins on. We'll also need half an onion sautéed with a little oil, a little salt and black pepper, and here's a useful tip. Don't add salt to the onion until just before turning off the heat, because salt releases water from the onion and affects its appearance. We'll also need 1 tablespoon of finely chopped cilantro and parsley. Add a little onion powder, a little garlic powder, and about 2 tablespoons of finely chopped olives. We'll also need a little paprika and red pepper, a little hot chili powder, black pepper, and a pinch of ground dried coriander. Add salt to taste, and we'll also need half a packet of baking powder, about 3 grams, and 3 processed cheese triangles. We'll also need 2 eggs and 1 small can of tuna, well drained, along with some breadcrumbs, and now let's begin. Here are the potatoes. Mash them with a fork while they're still hot. That way they'll become smooth much more easily. You can also mash them with a hand potato masher. Now add the 3 pieces of processed cheese. There are 3 pieces in total. Mash them slightly so they melt into the hot potatoes. Once combined, add the sautéed onion. With the oil and salt. Then add 1 tablespoon of cilantro and parsley. Add 1 or 2 tablespoons of finely chopped olives. Then add the garlic powder and the onion powder, a 1/4 tablespoon of black pepper, and dried coriander. Season with salt because the potatoes were boiled without any. Then add paprika and hot chili powder. Next, add half a packet of baking powder. I'm using it because this Maakouda will be baked in the oven. Mix everything well, then add the tuna and the egg, since this version will be baked. If you're frying them instead, don't add the egg to the mixture. You'll only need 1 separate egg for the batter. I'll explain how to prepare that batter next. After adding all the seasonings, we finally added the tuna and the egg. Now I'll add 4 tablespoons of breadcrumbs. Mix until the mixture is well combined and holds together, adding more breadcrumbs if needed. More breadcrumbs won't be a problem, and now I'll continue. If you're baking the Maakouda, follow this exact method. If you're frying it instead, simply leave the egg out of the mixture. Mix 1 egg with 4 tablespoons of water. Then add 1 tablespoon of flour and a little salt. Add about 3 grams of baking powder, a little salt, and garlic powder. Add a little thyme and parsley, then coat the shaped mixture with this batter. Shape the Maakouda into small flat patties. Coat them in flour, dip them into the batter, then they are ready. Start frying by coating them in flour, dipping them in the batter, and frying them. For frying, use plenty of oil so the coating puffs up properly. They should brown evenly on both sides. Now the mixture is ready, so I'll prepare a baking tray lined with parchment paper. I'll also prepare a little oil and a bowl of breadcrumbs. I've mixed the breadcrumbs with dried parsley and thyme. You can also use oregano according to your taste, and we'll need 1 beaten egg. Brush the parchment paper well with oil so the croquettes brown nicely underneath. This will give them the beautiful golden color. Take a portion and shape it like this. Flatten it into a small patty, then dip both sides into the beaten egg. Then place it here. Coat it with the breadcrumbs and place it on the baking tray. I used tuna, but you can leave it out if you prefer. You can also replace it with cooked chicken or minced meat. Simply chop the leftovers into small pieces and use them instead of the tuna. You can also make them plain without any filling. They'll still be delicious even without tuna or meat. I'll continue shaping the rest of the croquettes. The tray is ready for the oven, and I'll drizzle a little oil over the top. Brush them well so they don't dry out. This also helps them develop a beautiful golden color. The reason I told you not to add the egg when frying is that it can create foam in the hot oil, and I forgot to mention that earlier. I'll bake them until they are golden on both sides. Then I'll show you the final result of today's Maakouda recipe. Also known as tuna croquettes, I hope you enjoy this recipe. If you enjoyed it, please like the video, share it, and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to visit the Spice and Easy Kitchen website and Facebook page. See you in the next recipe. See you soon.